Alright, I'm making this video to announce my retirement from in-ring action due to some, intolerable differences and just the stress it's putting on my body, on my family. I really need to just, take it easy for a while, let my knee heal up, and be done with wrestling. Due to wrestling, I've lost a lot of friends. I've had people pretty much just, instead of stabbing me in the back, take a machete right to my back. And it's gotten to the point where it's just too much for me to deal with anymore. I made a lot of good friends wrestling. I've had a blast, wrestling in BOW with my brother Cavi. I mean, those memories, sorry, kind of tearing up right now. But those memories will always be there, and they're always going to last. Great matches, great fun. And so, I had a blast. Went to FYW, had 2 great matches, wrestled Prodigy Snake. The first match, he beat me. Second match, I beat him. And I started a lot of problems because the pile driver was just miscued. He was to squeeze my legs when he was ready, and he actually squeezed them to get situated, and I dropped too soon. That was my fault, and I didn't use the pile driver for over 2 years after that. First time I did it again was to Dean for LCW. But yeah, this retirement, it's just what needs to happen. I had surgery on my left knee to take out a softball-sized tumor, and ever since then I'm pretty much just wrestling on borrowed time. And now, after injuring my right knee, I understand that I gotta have surgery on both of them. I get scar tissue out of my left knee. My right knee has to be completely worked on. So even if I tried to wrestle again, I probably wouldn't even be able to give a 2-star match. And I just won't be wrestling as myself. I'd just be sloppy in the ring, and it's just, I don't want to be remembered as that. I want to be remembered as, Arkangel, the person that actually showed up, beat down the doors, and just gave everything he could for the fans. See, wrestling was always for the fans. It was never about, hey, I'm bigger than you, I'm better than you. No. Wrestling for me was a passion that I love to do. I grew up doing it as a kid, backyards, making paper championships, what have you. That's what I like to do. But when it comes between your family and wrestling, when it comes between losing friends, wrestling just really, I lost the passion for it. And it takes a lot for me to lose my passion for wrestling. I was there at WrestleMania when Stone Cold Steve Austin faced Bret Hart in the Iron Man match. I was less than 5 feet away. I got to touch both of them. I was there when Sting beat Hulk Hogan for the WCW championship. Wrestling's been in my background since I was a kid. I have family members that wrestled. I wrestled myself. Never did get the big break that I wanted, that I honestly thought, if I got a chance I could do. I wrestled a few indie companies here and there, Wicked Wrestling Alliance. I wrestled twice for DREAMWAVE. I've had the opportunity, but it just never really went nowhere. So, this is just my video stating that Arkangel is now retired from in-ring competition. I'm not going to be the type that's going to retire and then show up a month later and, hey, I know I'm back full-time. No. I'm retired from wrestling. I'm done wrestling. I won't be doing anything to do with wrestling. I might do a few cameos for BLW, come out, make a promo or something, but I'll never get in the ring and actually mix it up ever again. It's just too much, and it's just not worth it. I think the time that LCW gave me, yeah, there's a lot of issues between me and Joe right now, and it has the opportunity to turn physical pretty quick, but I'm going to state here on camera, I enjoyed the time I had in LCW. I enjoyed the matches. I even lost the title to Dustin Dynamite. That is one crazy little son of a bitch. And took me to my limits. He won. That was a hell of a match. It was the best of my career. Any match I had with Joe was definitely up there in my career. It was you know, back then it was fun. It just, a lot of other issues and drama got brought into it and it all collided and it really sucked. But I mean, LCW, I will thank you for giving me the time, so, you know, thumbs up to that. But it's just, it's too much anymore. It was the drama, the booze, and I mean lots of booze. And, you know, nobody wants that. No one wants to have to deal with that. No one wants that kind of drama. It just eventually started causing problems between me and my wife, my family, my kids. So, I mean, this is Arkangel stating that, yeah, I'm retiring from in-ring competition. I will no longer be wrestling. I'm just letting it go. I've lost my will to wrestle. I've lost my passion for the business. It's just no longer worth it to me. So I'd like to thank the fans that always stood behind me, you know, kept telling me, don't worry about your knees, you know, keep going, one day you'll get your break. Stood behind me and really gave me support. But I mean, it's just, what the fuck? That's just what happens, and it's what needs to happen, really. So I mean, it works. It really does. But I mean, yeah, I'd like to thank the fans and everything for helping me. I can't figure out why I have bottles on top of my head right now, but okay. But yeah, thanks to all the fans, thanks to everyone that, you know, stood behind me and knew I could wrestle and do it. So this is just Arkangel saying thank you to all you fans, and thanks for your time and support. I love you all, and God bless.